Lucas, it's Grandpa from Idaho. It's story time. This is The Cat and the Hat. Love that story. I don't know why. It's one of my favorite Dr. Seuss stories. I like him. I like his rhymes. I like his pictures. I just like Dr. Seuss. The sun did not shine. It was too wet to play. So we sat in the house that cold, wet day. Well, they are in the house. You've had days like that back there, I'm sure. I sat there with Sally, we sat there, we two, and I said how I wish we had something to do. Too wet to go out, too cold to play ball. So we sat in the house and we did nothing at all. So all we could do was to sit. And we did not like it, not one little bit. So they are sitting in the house. Little toys about what they would play with if they were to go outside, but they can't go outside because of the rain. Tennis rackets, bikes, balls. Ah, well, bump. And then something went bump. How that bump made us jump. There they are, startled by the bump. Even the fish is startled. We looked and then we saw him step in on the mat. We looked and we saw him, the cat in the hat. He said to us, "Why do you sit there like that? I know it is wet and the sun is not sunny, but we can have lots of good fun that's funny." Here he comes in, looking dapper, putting on the Ritz. "I know some good games we could play," said the cat. "I know some new tricks," said the cat in the hat. "A lot of good tricks, I will show them to you. Your mother will not mind at all if I do." Then Sally and I did not know what to say. Our mother was out of the house for the day. So here he is making a promise to show him some fun stuff, some neat tricks, and they're all agog, just hanging on his every word. And our fish friend is still trying to figure out what's going on. I don't think he's quite as impressed as they are. But our fish said, no, make that cat go away. Tell that cat in the hat you do not want to play. He should not be here. He should not be about. He should not be here when your mother is out. There the fish is, pontificating about the presence of the cat in the hat. There the children and the cat in the hat listen, hanging on his every word. Now, have no fear, said the cat. "My tricks are not bad," said the cat in the hat. "Why, we could have lots of good fun if you wish, with a game that I call up with a fish." "Put me down," said the fish. "This is no fun at all." "Put me down," said the fish. "I do not wish to fall." There he is, carefully balancing the goldfish on his umbrella handle, and the children watching. "Have no fear," said the cat. "I will not let you fall. I will hold you up high as I stand on a ball, with a book on one hand and a cup on my hat. But that's not all I can do," said the cat. There they are, looking all agog at this amazing presentation of prestidigitation. Well, not quite prestidigitation, certainly balancing and acrobatics. Look at me now," said the cat, "with a cup and a cake on top of my hat. I can hold up 2 books, I can hold up the fish, and a little toy ship and some milk in a dish. And look, I can hop up and down on the ball, but that's not all. Oh no, that is not all." There he is. He is really got stuff going on, man. He is extremely dexterous, is what they would say. Dexterity. Look at me now. It is fun to have fun, but you just have to know how. I can hold up the cup and the milk and the cake, and I can hold up these books and the fish on a rake. I can hold the toy ship and a little toy man, and look, with my tail, I can hold a red fan. And I can fan with a fan as I hop on the ball, but that's not all. Oh no, that is not all. Let's see what, oh man, he's got a lot going on there. It's just almost hard to see it all. Let me pull back so you can get the whole picture. That is just wild. That guy's crazy. And that is what the cat said. Then he fell on his head. He came down with a bump from up there on the ball, and Sally and I, we saw all the things fall. There he is. He took quite a spill. And the kids were watching and just in awe of this mess that's all over the floor. And our fish came down too. He fell into a pot and he said, "Do I like this? Oh no, I do not. This is not a good game," said our fish as he lit. "No, I do not like it, not one little bit." The cat's feet are up in the air. And then the fish lands in the teapot, and he's not happy about being in the teapot. "Now look what you did," said the fish to the cat. "Now look at this house. Look at this, look at that. You sank our toy ship, sank it deep in the cake. You shook up our house. You bent our new rake. You should not be here when our mother is not. You should get out of this house," said the fish in the pot. The fish is rather animated in his articulation that the cat should not be on the premises. There he is. Oh, he's a mess, man. "But I like to be here. Oh, I like it a lot," said the cat in the hat to the fish in the pot. "I will not go away. I do not wish to go." And so the cat in the hat, so. "I will show you another good game that I know." Oh, man. Look, the fish is teetering on the edge of falling off. And I think just like he's about to fall off, he's about to lose it too. That cat will not listen, but he says he has a new game. Maybe the game will be more sedate and calm. Perhaps it'll placate the fish. Do you think? And then he ran out, and then fast as a fox, the cat in the hat came back with a box. A big red wood box. It was shut with a hook. "Now look at this trick," said the cat. "Take a look." I'm staring with anxious anticipation as the cat brings in his presentation. Looks like a box to me. Then he got up on top with the tip of his hat. "I call this game fun in a box," said the cat. "In this box are two things I will show to you now. You will like these two things," said the cat with a bow. He's quite a showman, that cat. He really knows how to present himself well and present a spectacle. "I will pick up the hook. You will see something new. Two things, I call them, thing one and thing two. These things will not bite you. They want to have fun." Then out of the box came thing two and thing one. They ran to us fast. They said, "How do you do? Would you like to shake hands with thing one and thing two?" He popped open that latch, and out of the gate came these two little things. And they're not sedate. They're a little bit hyperactive like me. And Sally and I did not know what to do, so we had to shake hands with thing one and thing two. We shook their two hands, but our fish said, "No, no. Those things should not be in this house. Make them go. They should not be here when your mother is not. Put them out, said the fish in the pot. Well, it looks all pleasant and sedate. They're just shaking hands, and that's very polite, isn't it? Seems like an appropriate greeting. Wonder what the fish is so worried about. He's a little fuss pot. "Have no fear, little fish," said the cat in the hat. "These two things are good things." And he gave them a pat. "They are tame, oh so tame. They have come here to play. They will give you some fun on this wet, wet day." The cat is trying to placate the fish with platitudes. At least I think that's how the fish is going to see it. "Now here is a game that they like," said the cat. "They like to fly kites," said the cat in the hat. "No, not in the house," said the fish in the pot. "They should not fly kites in the house. They should not. Oh, the things they will bump, the things they will hit. Oh, I do not like it, not one little bit." There they are, flying kites in the house. What could go wrong in this scenario? Surely nothing. I mean, it's going to be fine, right? They're flying kites in a house. Then Sally and I saw them run down the hall. We saw those two things bump their kites on the wall. Bump, thump, thump, bump, down the wall in the hall. This is a train wreck. I mean, it's just one of those things that you don't want to see it, but you can't look away. You know what I mean? You're just fascinated by the destruction that's going to happen. Thing one and thing two, they ran up, they ran down. On the string of the kite, we saw Mother's new gown. Her gown with the dots that were pink, white, and red. Then we saw one kite bump on the head of her bed. Mom's not going to be impressed when her bedroom is messed up. It's bad enough if you mess up the rest of the house, but you mess up your mom's bedroom and boy, well, it just doesn't bear thinking about. Then those two things ran about with big thumps, jumps, and kicks, with hops and big thumps, and all kinds of bad tricks. And I said, I do not like the way that they play. If Mother could see this, oh, what would she say? I don't know that I'd be wondering that. I think I might know what Mom would say. I think she's not going to be happy. And I think she's going to make sure that probably they're not happy too. Then our fish said, look, look, our fish shook with fear. Your mother is on her way home, do you hear? Oh, what will she do to us? What will she say? Oh, she will not like it to find us this way. The fish is hanging on the kite string, flying through the house. I bet that's the only time he's ever been a flying fish. When I was down in on a cruise that we got to go on, we saw flying fish in front of the cruise ship. It was kind of cool. It was almost like they had wings. They'd jump up out and sail through the air in front of the ship. So do something fast, said the fish. Do you hear? I saw her, your mother is near. So as fast as you can, think of something to do. You will have to get rid of thing one and thing two. There he is. He is having a serious meeting with the young lad, wanting to communicate the situation as he sees it. There is dire consequences ahead if they do not make some rapid decisions and deploy thing one and thing two out that door. So as fast as I could, I went after my net, and I said, with my net I can get them, I bet. I bet with my net I can get those things yet. And that dude's got a long net. That net, you could fish off of a bridge with that net and still net your fish and get it. Although he is looking to net thing one and thing two, who have trashed his house. Then I let down my net. It came down with a plop. Then I had them. At last, those two things had to stop. Then I said to the cat, now you do as I say. You pack up those things and you take them away. Oh dear, said the cat, you do not like our game? Oh dear, what a shame, what a shame, what a shame. So now he's kind of torqued right now too. You can see that in his eyes. He's not happy. And the cat seems to be repentant. He seems to be contrite. At least his words would say so. I wonder what his actions will say. If there's a difference between somebody's words and their actions, believe the actions. That's a good maxim for life. Then he shut up the things in the box with a hook, and the cat went away with a sad kind of look. That is good, said the fish. She has gone away, yes, but your mother will come and she will find this big mess. This mess is so big and so deep and so tall, we cannot pick it up. There's no way at all. Well, he has finally received the message. He's been given his walking papers. He's been evicted. He's been ejected. He's been rejected, and he walks away kind of sad. And now they're left with a mess, and they're just not sure what they're going to do. It is a big, deep, and wide mess. And then, who was back in the house? Why, the cat. Have no fear of this mess, said the cat in the hat. I always pick up my playthings, and so I will show you another good trick that I know. And comes in on some kind of gizmo that is sweeping and dusting and straightening all in one go. Now, I kind of think that his actions are matching his words, and that's what we want if we're dealing with somebody who has perhaps made a mistake, and their actions and words should match. Then we saw him pick up all the things that were down. He picked up the cake and the rake and the gown and the milk and the strings and the books and the dish and the fan and the cup and the ship and the dish. And he put them away and he said, that is that. And then he was gone with the tip of his hat. I think they call that restitution. He's making some kind of restitution for the mess that he made. He didn't just say, I'm sorry. He actually did something about it. That's a good lesson for us all to learn. Then my mother came in and she said to us two, did you have any fun? Tell me, what did you do? And Sally and I did not know what to say. Should we tell her the things that went on here that day? Should we tell her about it? Now, what should we do? Well, what would you do if your mother asked you? There they are, looking all peaceful. I always thought my kids looked so peaceful. I'd go in and tuck them in at night and pray over them, and they'd look so sweet and peaceful laying there. They're just asleep like little angels, not doing nothing bad. And I always thought it's kind of good that God gave me that time to see them that way. Because boy, when they were up and running around, they were getting into all kinds of devilment. There was just about nothing they couldn't get into. But I'm sure you're not like that, Christopher. I'm sure that you are just sweet and angelic all day long, and just as meek and mild a child as a mother could wish for. Mighty Father God, I pray that you be with this little feller. God, I know that he's got a bit of me in him, and I know that he probably taxes his mother's patience. I pray you'd give her an extra measure of patience for young Christopher and young Oliver. Help them, God, as they grow. Let them know how much you love them, Father. And just help us all, me included, to grow out of my rambunctiousness. Give them your strength in Jesus' name. Amen. Hey, God bless you, buddy. I love you. You have a good day.